Hello, my name is Jennifer, and welcome to part 22 of my Alien Encounters Challenge. And if you are returning, welcome back. And in between parts, Eric did have his first breakthrough of the two he needed, which was his 13th breakthrough to be exact. And it was a, let me take a look again. It was for a need fixer serum, which of course we can find on his phone under the notebook option, and it will tell you what we need for that. We need spinach and 2 of any common metal. Well, I'd have to say that's quite a lot, to be quite honest, but it's not so bad when you have a cloning machine, because then you can clone the metals, and then actually for that matter, then you can clone the need mixer. For that matter, you can clone the need fixer serum if you have the cloning machine. But I do have to say that I don't always find that the serums work 100%, even if they're not tainted. Or that's been my experience in the past. So let's see. I still have him reading, and I think he got it from reading in the first place. It says he's rereading it, but that doesn't necessarily mean he can't learn any more from it. But now he doesn't seem to be really reading it right now, I have to say. Let's go fast. He's listening to some music. He is learning, because you can see the little green highlighting here. That shows that he's actually learning the skill from reading, because that's what happens when Sims are learning. And now he's stopped and started and stopped and started kind of thing. So I don't know if we're gonna get another breakthrough from this again. Let's see. It shows that it's working on it. Let me see. You can see the light bulb, but he seems to be done, and he's going to go over and use that. He's like, I've had enough. I'm going to my science lab, and we're going to go check out over here and see. This is his favorite spot, I would say. So let me take a look. So that does not help him. Does anything here help? I usually thought tinkering helped. It doesn't show as giving breakthroughs, but maybe that little thing means it's going to, because it's not really actually showing the ability. Oh, he had it! Look at that! I'm so busy looking around, I missed that he had his 14th breakthrough and wrote down an idea for an ambiguum serum. Click on the notebook again. We'll take a look in here and see what we need for that. And it's showing as new. So he needs a plantain, which we do not have, and 2 apples. So let me take a look. I'm surprised we don't have any plantain trees, but you know what? Maybe I just never planted one. They're pretty easy to get. So maybe what we'll do, we'll have him come over here and check pockets for seeds. They are, and why don't we apply a mite treatment while we're here? And why don't we bond with the bees? And we got some money. And speaking of money, we can sell all. Before we sell all, why don't we harvest all, because we want to get the things off of the plants, because oh nope, that didn't work. Unsuccessful. Luckily they don't actually get mad from doing that. So Eureka. So that is a symbol. See, for some reason I always thought they had a light bulb when let me take a look over here with the shower. Oh, see, you won't get the symbol. That's why we weren't getting the symbol, because he had already, oh, and Bob too did a blast off. Is he gone? We missed it. We got the message, but let's see. His activity is low. His hunger is okay. And what are you doing, Sylvia? You're busy playing because I told you to play. So why don't you come over here and feed a treat? And we can't really do much about his activity, but we can try and talk to him if you actually listen and do what I ask. I'll put that back away. We'll leave the reading for Eric for when he needs another breakthrough. There's no point in having him read. No point in having him read unnecessarily. So she wants to paint a mural. Yeah, I know I pinned it, but I'm going to unpin it. Now she wants to buy a dishwasher. Do we not actually own a dishwasher? I did not realize that. We'll get you. We'll make that. We'll get that wish or that whim. We'll fulfill that. That's pretty easy to do. Let me go under appliances, and then it's under kitchen appliances, and everything's showing new because when I put everything on the new computer, it sort of came in and went out, and so it's all still showing. Now, this is 5 reliability, but you can get this cheap one that came with here, and it's got the same reliability, and it matches our appliances, and it's only 150 simoleons. So we're gonna, if I can, oh, that's an end counter, so it's not fitting there because that's a smaller counter, because it's, as you can see, it's a little different. So it's like a corner counter, so it won't fit in there. So I had to put it on the other side. Though in real life, I'd prefer to have my dishwasher on this side of the sink. So that's what I was going for until I realized. So you're going to come over here, and you may as well do a search. And what do you want to do? You want to play with the rodent. I guess we can try that. Will that help his activity? I find they always bite them when you, when you play with them. It's a bit dangerous. So you're going to come over. I'm going to see if you get bitten by Bob too. And if you do, it's your own fault, because you wanted to play with Bob too. Yep, there you go. You got bit. Did that help his, no, he's still low in terms of his activity. Anyways, they're going to go on the swing. They're going to sort of do their own thing overnight, because the main thing is I wanted to look for those breakthroughs. And now what does she want to buy? She wants to buy a wash tub. I'll consider it. I'll pin it for now and think about it. So I'll be back in the morning when he gets to work, unless something happens between now and then, because that's kind of what I want to focus on. Because at this point, it doesn't look like he's going to be abducted tonight, because I think it's more likely to have happened earlier. And so I'll be back. Well, it's Eric's workday, so we have the usual message, daily experimentation message. So I'm going to hit OK. Everybody seems to like the way he looks. Our instructions we need to do are we need to mind control a co-worker to clean. We'll leave that for now. Upgrade the Simray with the mind control. Eat and mix the Embiggen serum. And we got some royalties. And also sold the money tree. sold everything off the money tree a couple of times. I'm going to have her build some skill. I'll have her work on her guitar skill while she's there. So he's at work, and I don't know, he's going around to go use the computer, but you know what? You're not. I did buy some seeds, so he did manage to get the plantains he needed for the Embiggen, so we can do that. I tried getting the farmer's market flowers and fruits, but we didn't get it with that. We did get a flower we didn't seem to have, so that worked. But I just got the regular one that you can get from the beginning, which was just the fruit, and he got all plantains. So I had him plant one. So they're growing at home in the greenhouse, because I'm pretty sure the season for that is summer, which it is summer, so I could have planted it outside to start with, because I think it might grow a bit quicker. I don't really know. I know they evolve quicker outside. I meant to say outside, but you know, it doesn't really matter that much. We can just buy more. And so he's using 2 now. And you know, if worst came to worst, I don't know why they're coming in the back door. Is the front door broken? Some reason? No, it looks like it should be fine. Oh, there is a break. I don't know what's with my things. I normally don't have. Because I've played with this like so many times, and that's not been an issue, but all of a sudden some of my doors are getting taken out of some of my builds. I'm just looking at what we have around to see what I maybe want to use here. Because I would think, what is this? That's a light. I would think I would want it's tallest. Does that fit there? I must have move objects on, because that's kind of what I want. I'll move that over. But maybe I don't want it quite that high. Maybe I'll go for the one slightly lower. So they don't seem to have a square one, which is kind of what I would like. I kind of like the square. So then the short one, it has a square one. That's not quite what I was going for, but I guess that'll do. And then we can move that light back like that. Okay, so now they can go in the regular door. Very odd. I'm gonna have to look around. Oh, and he has built the rocket ship completely, and I did put everything back in his inventory so that we can do the, you know, these pop-ups with the things we have. So we are going to contact aliens, and we'll probably then get one of the things to do a neighborhood hive mind that usually comes afterwards. We're gonna do, you know, I usually like to make everybody happy, and that was tainted. That's not good. So we got that. We need to need fixer serum. I guess we'll do it. And hopefully, oh, we don't have spinach. I wasn't, you know what? I remember that now. I wasn't paying attention. That was actually showing. So we're going to go in here and we are going to, why can't I only purchase plasma fruit or wolfsbane seeds? You should be able to purchase any seeds. Can I purchase them? Oh, he's angry from that failure. Let's go in here and go under gifts and see if we can get it there. This, is, of course, is a seasons option, which I find a very handy one. We might even just be able to buy spinach. Nope, we can't. So we're going to buy some starter vegetables here. May as well get a couple because I don't know what we're going to get with it. So we're going to open a seed package and I'll hit play so they go, no, didn't get it. Try it again. Oh, we got some spinach. Yay, that's good. Hopefully we'll have that. And when we go home, I had him try and check for seeds with Patchy twice and he didn't get anything either time. I think one time it was while it was on camera and the other time it wasn't. So now let's do this need fixer serum. Let's go and hopefully you have more luck this time now that, you know, your main thing is that you're happy. So hopefully that will work out over that you'll actually have success. I don't know why sometimes you get these little broken down things. Yeah. Anyway, so let's keep going. Yay! It doesn't look like he broke it that time. We need to calibrate that. So we're going to put this back. We're going to just leave this out here. I think. I hope that didn't. Let me look for it. I hope it went back in our inventory. There we go. We're going to leave this right there. Now we need the Electroflux wormhole generator. So we're going to go here and we are going to calibrate it, like it said. Yay, you had success with that one. Let's get this now that we've got what we need out of our inventory. We'll close that up. We still can do the upgrade of the Simray for Mind Control Eat, because it would be good to get a gold. So we made both of the 2 serums that he has learnt. We need to attempt alien contact. Did you not have any luck? Why are you standing in front of us? It doesn't look like we had any luck. So why don't we just actually do this upgrade of the Simray first? We still have not completed our goals for the day. And he should have that in his inventory already, because I never took that out, because of course that's one that you just need to have in your inventory. Well, it took me a bit, but I finally found it. He has so much in his inventory. So we're going to upgrade with Mind Control Eat, because he needs to do that. So let's hit fast forward so we can get that done quickly, hopefully. And hopefully the invention constructor doesn't break down while we're doing this. I can never remember what this is called. Yay! It looks like it's worked. And we don't need to mind control a sim at all. But what we can do is analyze a crystal, because that may actually help us get, we'll do a jonculus because we have 2 of those. So if it breaks, it breaks. It's not as big a deal. I can't see whether we have 2 of those clandestines. I would have thought we did, because I thought most of the things I put back in their inventory, I had duplicates elsewhere. But I only seem to have 1 in his inventory, even though I know I have 1 on our block at home. Oh, we found a jonculist. Oh, okay. Interesting. I think we've already found that, mind you. So we need to, no, I'm not drinking ghost goo serum. I'm sorry, but I think I've heard they're like, sometimes they get stuck as ghosts. And I don't want Eric to get stuck as a ghost. So he doesn't really need to do that. And he has a few hours left of the day where he doesn't really need to do very much. So I think I'm just going to, you know, have him do some, let me see what his needs are like. Not so good. I was going to have him do some cloning, but you know what? He needs a bit of fun. I'm going to have him go to space, since we have a built rocket ship, and that can help his fame a little bit. So I'll be back with any pop-ups that come. Here's the first one. Here's the first part. Message for Eric. Psst, Eric, come in. Psst. Commander Vander Wander needs his help. There is a satellite out in orbit that is malfunctioning. Millions of Sims are complaining about their poor cell phone data coverage. They want to post pics of their food, their kittens, and their profound fortune cookies, but can't. The commander needs Eric to take a look. We're going to go check it out because that's the only option we have. So Eric arrives at the satellite and notices it's covered in a light pink goop. But why? What is it? So we're going to try to clean. Eric suits up, opens the door, and floats toward the satellite. As he gets closer, Eric notices that there are sprinkles in the goop. What? Eric pulls out his space chamois and wipes them off. He sniffs it and then takes a taste. It's frosting. Eric takes a sample for lab analysis and for a snack, and then returns to the ship. All of a sudden, Eric sees a big shadow. He quickly looks to see a giant pastry freezer bunny floating by. It looks like it had its eyes focused on another satellite and starts to shoot pink frosting. They're gonna blast it. Uh-oh. Without the super ion cannons, the blasts bounce right off the bunny. The angry bunny turns towards Eric's ship, but luckily he gets away. So I guess that's one where you need super ion cannons to be able to be successful. We're gonna return home. So while he was up there, he found some space debris of some sort. I don't really know. Let's take a look and see if we see a new symbol in his inventory to see if we can find what it was. I am not seeing that, but you know, it is what it is. He still has actually more time, so he can probably go back to space. His fun is actually maxed now. You know what? Forget it. I'm gonna have him do a bit of socializing, and then, you know, I'll be back when he gets back home. So we got our message. Eric did a fantastic job today. It won't be long before academic prestige and scientific achievements arrive. And so he earned 1,662 simoleons. So he's definitely making more now that he's higher level. But that is it. I wasn't expecting a promotion. Like I said, it takes a little bit of time. But we're going to go home and we're going to see whether he gets abducted again, since we did all this alien contacting and with both the satellite and with the wormhole generator. Anyways, I'll see you when he gets back home. So Eric is home. He's hungry, so he's grabbing some baked potato, which I noticed Sylvia was making some when she got home, so she's finished that. She actually stopped, but she was making it when we got home. She must be hungry too. So why don't you grab yourself a serving 2 of that baked potato. We're going to put this in here. She probably needs a little bit of social because she's been all by herself all day. Let's see if we can find one that we're going to ask him how his day was. And then while we're asking about his day, let's check how he is in terms of his work here. He is having so I don't know where he was. So he's only about here. So I guess I have to take him back to work because I left all of the equipment at his work, including my cloning machine, so I can't even clone anything to have doubles before I maybe work on his maybe making another satellite or any of the other things so that we can keep a copy at home and at work. So he's just gonna kind of I'm not really sure. She needs to work on having a shower and having some fun. I have to say, I'm gonna have her take a thoughtful shower. I had set her up for that before I left, but you know, it didn't really work out because he had to go to work, and since we can't actually really control them when we're not on the lot with them, you know, they just kind of do what they do. And then when she's finished with that, we're going to actually, let me take a look here. Does she have a label? No, she can register with the ministry, and I can't remember if she ever did try and, that's normal, that's outstanding. So we're going to do this. We're going to send a copy to a label, and either she never heard back, or we never sent her. Never did it. One or the other. So are you full, Eric? Can we do something with you? You kind of need to have a shower, and you're getting a little bit tired yourself. And now I don't remember which shower I sent her to. And that's the downside of having the showers be exactly the same, is I gotta wait for her to go to her shower before I find out which one she went to. Otherwise I may get it, and that was the one I sent her to. So we're gonna have him go over here. We're just gonna take a regular shower. And, I don't really know. I kind of... we're just sort of waiting to see whether he gets abducted again in this part or not. So I'm just going to play, and we'll see whether or not that happens. But maybe I'll just let you know in the next part. We'll be back to join him at work tomorrow in the next part. But that's going to be it for this part. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye! This has been Jennifer. If you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them below. I'd love to see them. If you liked the video, please leave a like. And if you'd like to see more videos of challenge, let's plays, tutorials, and occasional speed builds, please subscribe if you haven't already done so. Thanks very much!